Hey everyone, I'm Conrad with AIM, and this is Fleet Talk. And what Fleet Talk is a sort of look behind the curtains series meant to show the value in AIM's services. And the key word there is value. So a lot of times when we hear that word, we immediately think of dollars and cents. But value can come in a myriad of different forms. So for example, it could be increasing the efficiency of your deliveries. It could be streamlining a process. It could be something as simple as increasing customer satisfaction. Basically, however you measure success and the means you use to achieve that success, those things have value. And value, whether it be things like cost savings or flexibility, dependability, is exactly what AIM provides across its menu of services. And to kick off Fleet Talk and help us dive into the value of AIM is none other than Rick McNerney, our senior account executive out of Landover, Maryland. And for those of you unfamiliar, Landover is just right outside of Washington, D.C. So, Rick, thank you for joining me. How are you?
I'm fine. Thank you, Conrad. How are you?
I'm well, thanks. So, how long have you been in the business and been with AIM?
I have been in the transportation industry, specifically leasing, for 35 years and have been with the Fleming family for 15 of those 35 years. So it's been a long association and a good one.
That's great to hear. And so with that experience, I'm sure you've worked with all sorts of industries and innumerable companies. So you're just the guy to talk to when it comes to getting into sort of the way that AIM specifically approaches full service leasing and how AIM delivers that value to its customers. Can you tell us a little bit about AIM's approach to leasing?
Sure, absolutely. Well, we all, I think, have a good understanding of what the traditional reasons for full service lease is as we have grown up in the industry, which is the ability to schedule trucks on a regular basis that updates your technology and your ability to keep timely deliveries. It also allows you to have a late model fleet without any investment cost. There's no huge outlay of cash that's necessary for you to engage with AIM when you get a truck or a fleet of trucks. We will work with you and order those trucks and provide interim trucks if those are needed while the equipment's on order. But the ability to update your fleet in whole or in part on regular basis is traditionally one of the main reasons why companies lease their trucks. The other one that has been huge over the years is just predictability and forecastability for companies that lease their trucks. They know in January what their cost to lease a truck or a fleet of trucks are going to be right through the end of the year. And that's a huge advantage. They don't need 15 different vendors to try to satisfy one part of the maintenance that works for them, or the towing that works for them, or the tires that works for them. It's all encompassed in AIM. And what's new about the way AIM approaches full service lease is that we have a portfolio of companies that assist companies in all of the other transportation endeavors that they get involved into, whether they want to or not, such as LTL service from time to time, or the need to have safety meetings, ongoing safety meetings. AIM is a big supporter of our customer base for quarterly or semi-annually safety meetings in person in non-COVID times when we can interact with the driver base. We find it just allows our customers' drivers to feel much more comfortable when they enter our shops. It allows them to know our service managers. It allows them to know me. If I'm there at 6 a.m. in the morning for a safety meeting, those drivers and their principals know that we have more than just an investment in equipment. So that's one of the huge reasons. It also translates to much better CSA scores, driver safety scores, equipment safety scores that the Department of Transportation keeps and monitors. If you don't know what CSA is, it's the amount of grief your driver gets when he goes through a weigh scale. If you have good CSA scores, meaning low infractions, minimal violations, few accidents, you'll get waved through that wage scale most of the time. If you're known as someone who doesn't maintain their trucks well and have multiple violations, you'll find that your drivers spend an inordinate amount of time in those wage scales. So that's just another intangible that we bring to the table. We also consider ourselves partners in transportation. I'll be meeting with the principal here in another couple hours where I leased them 36 trucks, and I can tell you that I know most of those drivers' name. I know all of the intermediate managers' name, and I certainly know the principals' names right from the top, from Tom Fleming to Jeff Fleming to Scott. They all espouse, and Matt Svenkara certainly, the need to be more than just a vendor. And that's exactly what the AIM does when they approach full service leasing. We do all of the other things. We do all of the preventive maintenance. We do all of the emergency service, tire repair and replacement. But what makes us special is that you can pick up the phone if you're my customer and be on the phone with Jeffrey Fleming within an hour, and he'll return your call. There's been companies that I've worked for in the past that just simply is not an option, but it always is, and it always has been with AIM. So we appreciate the way that the management of AIM allows us to interact with our customer base.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your time, and have a great day.
Thank you so much, Conrad. Be well.
All right, you too. Thanks.